Hey everybody, I am here getting ready to watch a new video that I have found online, and I got to tell you, I'm a little bit excited because this is a young person about the same age as I was when I first started sewing. So let's watch the pin cushion.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be sewing these masks. Let me take it off so you can hear me better. These masks are one size fit most. This pattern is not mine. I got this from With Wendy. I'll link her video.
That's really nice, actually, that that this young person is highlighting who they got the pattern from. So good job, pincushion.
Down below. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get started.
I love the cat. It's so funny.
Okay, if you are batch sewing these masks, I really recommend that you get a rotary cutter. It'll help the process go a lot smoother. But if you
know, that's actually also really important because the rotary cutter, you'll see this, the pincushion does a lot of sewing because look at their mat. I mean, that's how my mat looks when I first really started. And I got to tell you, it looks like they're doing a lot of masks because the marks are cut at the 6 and 9, and that's a little preview for the size of a typical mask.
Have one and you're just making one mask, then scissors will do just as good.
Okay.
Then you are going to want to use cotton fabric, and you want it to be at least 6 inches wide and 9 inches tall when you fold it in half.
So simple the way they're putting on the writing. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything overly complex. I think that's really smart.
Thin, stretchy elastic. You can pick this up at the fabric store at Joann Fabrics. You're going to want to cut these to about 7 inches. Then you're going to want a sewing machine, unless you want to hand sew this, and if you want to, in that case you're probably a masochist.
I was like, why are they showing us a sewing machine that's like carrying it out? And then they said, if you want to hand sew this, you're a masochist. Like, totally, I'm right with you there. The pincushion, that's like, holy cow, what a crazy, like, anyone hand sewing. I'm sorry, I don't have time for it. I have the fastest machine I could buy because I did not want to wait longer. I can't imagine hand sewing anything.
Okay, let's start cutting the fabric. Take your folded in half piece of fabric, line it up on your rotary cutter.
Okay.
Then you're gonna want to grab a straight edge. I didn't have my ruler with me, so I just used a food scale. Then you're gonna want.
Wait, what? What? This thing probably came with a cutting thing. I'm like, what? Let me see that again.
Okay, let's start cutting the fabric. Take your folded in half piece of fabric, line it up on your rotary cutter.
Well, on your cutting mat, but okay.
Then you're gonna want to grab a straight edge. I didn't.
That's like full on. That's a kitchen scale. This is literally a kitchen food scale. Like.
Use a food scale. Then you're gonna want to line it up on the 6-inch line and just cut a 6-inch strip of fabric.
But you do not have much fabric left. I love this. I love this. Like, use as much as you can. Actually, I watched a different one of their videos first, which was with a frog, like a really cute frog pincushion. Not pincushion, like, I don't remember what it was, like a heating pad thing. And this literally is the shape on that. So clearly they're using the fabric they have left over. I mean, at least you're being safe.
You can see me struggling there because my rotary cutter was really dull. I need to get new blades.
Yes, oh my goodness. And they're not cheap either. That's what's crazy. Rotary blades are so expensive, but it's so important to have fresh new ones. When it's getting that bad, and probably because your mat also is kind of cut up, yeah.
Opposite way, and cut out a piece of fabric that is 9 inches long.
Oh, you still got that food scale. See how the marks I said they're at 6 and 9? Clearly they've made a lot of masks on this, or at least quite a few. Good idea. Don't pull the fabric away yet until you make sure it's actually going to come off, because you'll mess up your fabric. That's a good point.
So now we're going to fold our piece of fabric in half and then cut along the folded edge to make 2 panels.
Now see, this is where I probably would have just cut it more precisely with the rotary cutter, but this is a fine. Watch your finger. Oh my goodness, no. Watch your finger. Watch your finger. Thank you for moving your finger.
Elastic and line it up like that on the mat. Line it up. So right over it and make sure you back that.
Looking good. And yeah, I'm impressed so far with the sewing. Is simple. Very big seam allowance, as you might tell, but That's okay if you've built that into the way you're gonna make it.
Stopping at the marking for there. I'm at least 6 pins.
Oh, hey, here's the cute frog.
Hold a small little pleat on the side of your fabric, pin it in place, and do that 2 more times on this.
I love that the frog has like X'd eyes. It's so cute.
Taking the pins out as you go.
Oh, I'm glad you're taking the pins out. Oh my goodness, I sew over so many of them. Learn it now while you're young still. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that looks good. That's really good. That's actually, you know, it's a...
And there you go. It's easy as that. There's the fitted mask. I have a pretty small face, so this fits me.
I mean, this is a great job. I have to tell you, when I was 16 or 17, the work that I did was so... I was so impatient trying to make it happen, and this looks really good. I'm very, very impressed, and I think you're going to have a great future. I'll tell you, if you're watching this and you're not the Pincushion, if you're the Pincushion, that was for you. Everyone else, you should go watch more of their channel, because it is so much fun to see somebody this young really taking up the interest in sewing and making things. And if I looked at the stuff I made when I was 16 or 17, it looks nothing like what I'm able to do now, because I've developed that skill. So I hope you keep pushing forward, and I hope you find your cutting implement so that you don't have to use your kitchen scale, but at least you're resourceful and you found something cool to use in place. I'm just I'm really impressed, and I hope that you keep going forward in your journey. For those of you who are my subscribers, please go visit the channel. I'm going to link it down in the description below. Give them a like, give them a subscription, because the Pincushion deserves to be around for a lot longer. I cannot wait to see what they bring out in the future. All right, everyone, please go see the Pincushion and like and subscribe to this video as well. And until next time, stay crafty. Bye for now.